Hello, everyone, and welcome to Tombstone Disc Golf. Welcome back, TDG family, and thanks for joining us. We are trying to get back on this horse just as quick as we can. We've had one problem after another, being either busy with life or the world's problems gets in our way. So we're taking advantage of this. What do they call that? Stay at home or
I was before the stay at home order. It was the social distancing.
There you go, social distancing. Yeah. We're doing a great job sitting here on the couch, abiding by that if you can't tell. Yeah. But definitely, thanks for joining us. We are, like I said, trying to get back on that horse. We're knocking the rust off and brushing off the dust and everything else, trying to tune in our game a little bit and where we played at last weekend was, what was the name of it?
Heritage Park in Fort Collins, Colorado. It's a little short course, 6-hole course. How many feet? 1,400.
1,400?
Right about 1,400 feet. It's at an apartment complex.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which would be cool to have it right outside of your door.
There's a little ravine?
There's a little ravine there.
Yeah.
It's they got a dike between there's a culvert and the apartment complex there.
Yep.
So they got a couple of baskets setting up on that, you'll see. But
yeah, and another thing that you'll see is getting back to what I was saying, we're trying to knock the rust off and beat the dust off and everything else.
Yeah.
So you can definitely tell in our playing, except for somebody over here in the far end of the couch. He did well. He did well.
Yeah. I did all right. I mean, not the best I could have done, but there's always room for improvement somewhere.
Absolutely. All of us definitely are living proof of that.
Yeah, for it being early in the season, you did pretty good.
And with all the crap going on, tournaments getting canceled, the whole PDGA thing,
Yep.
all you can do now is practice putting out in the backyard or in the basement, stuff like that, throw into a tarp, something. So.
Yeah. Or find a field to throw in.
Yeah, or find a field.
I will say that, the social distancing and the stay-at-home or whatever it's called that's in place. One of the things that the stipulations are the loophole, I guess, in that is you can still get out and exercise. Mm-hmm. And, getting out disc golfing, that's definitely qualifies as exercising. And I do want to say, I know it's hard for us to keep our spatial, what do they call it?
Social distancing.
Yes. Yeah, social distance, whatever. It's hard for us when we're sitting here, just talking to you guys about our videos and whatnot. But if you go out, definitely, maintain that distance. Be safe.
Yeah.
Make good choices.
Yeah.
Say it like that.
Yeah.
So a little more about Heritage though. When we were playing, none of us had ever played it before. So what we're doing is like we said in our very first video we ever put out. We're trying to play all of the courses around here. A lot of them aren't for everyone. But it is, an outing. Mm-hmm. You can go out and enjoy yourself, work on fundamentals, things like that. Yeah. They're not the longest courses in our state or even in our surrounding area, but definitely you can work on your fundamentals, where that's concerned.
Little courses like that with short holes help you with your upshot game. There's not a lot of trees on this one, but courses that do have trees and short holes help you with those upshots and then putts through trees and stuff like that. So it's good to get out and not just play long courses and always throw long. It's good to play short courses and practice those shorter shots.
Yeah.
So.
Even those standstill type shots. Yeah. I know you had made a comment when we were kind of editing through this, and how you appreciated and how you enjoy doing those standstill type shots.
I just feel more comfortable doing standstill than walk ups on 170-foot holes, because I know that I can get there with a standstill with a putter, and if I do a walk up, I'm going to get in my head and then want to throw it softer, and it's going to come out earlier. I'll try to overcompensate and pull it. So I just prefer standstill. So
yeah. So without further ado, let's jump into the Heritage Park.
All right, sounds good. All right, here we are, hole one.
I am throwing an Iron Samurai MD3 from Eagle McMahon, just on a standstill shot.
That was a good shot.
Yeah, I overthrew the basket a little bit. I'm just glad I'm not in the creek. I'm safe, so it was a good shot to me. So.
Yep. And I think I'm throwing the This was my eagle, that I have.
Okay.
Yeah, and I just pulled it, just grip locked on it.
Here's a BT Hard Harp. Max weight 175 maybe. And I pulled it a little bit and got a little nose up, but that's just I'm struggling with my timing lately, and that's the culprit right there.
Yeah, what I was doing on my shot there, I was going to try to throw it high so it'd kind of tail in.
Yeah.
We missed my upshot here, and I just threw it too high, and it dropped right behind these bushes, and I just kind of had no choice but to lay up for me.
Yeah.
I didn't want a chance going down in the creek.
Yeah. So here, so I'm putting with an Exosoft Link now. I changed my putting up a little bit, but one of my good buddies was helping me fix my putting, and the way he talks about it is when you're putting uphill or downhill, you got to match your shoulders to the slope, and that's what I did there, and
that's
obviously it helped.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Yep.
And
I
I
just
also
kind of tapped out.
Yeah, I also learned from Paul Macbeth that when you're putting uphill, keep those feet closer together so you can get more power generated. So.
Absolutely.
What'd you throw here?
I'm throwing a Sea-Line MD3. It's a short little course, so just mid-ranges and putters, basically. I threw straight at it, nicked a tree, but still got up the fairway.
I went with a different line here. I was going to throw a Fusion Felon. I was trying to keep it wide, but I just early release. Again, my timing is a little off, so I had the right. I was pinned high, where I ended up there, but it just faded out early.
If you would have carried it a little bit more right, you would have hit the hill and stuck there and not been down in that ditch area.
I was debating on what I was wanting to throw here because it's 300 plus feet, and I wanted to make sure I could, drift it back in, let it flip and come back in. Well, I ended up throwing an FD, but I threw it too high, and I got the nose up, and it just wasn't going to flip for me. It just went up, stalled, and fell back down.
Yeah.
Then when I tried to approach up with my harp, I was trying to go to the left of that tree and then hit it dead center right at the top.
Yeah. Here I am. Going to give it a bit here. I've got a wide open window. A good look at the basket. I just didn't start it enough up and right enough. So
it did look like that branch was in the way, but it wasn't. It was way behind him. He had a wide open uphill shot to it.
Yeah, me trying to strike a pose here and spread out just a little bit, trying to
you
get
had
up there.
Tough look at it from those branches.
Those branches were just in the way, and you'll see through the rest of the videos, I'm just not getting a good release for my putts.
I'd say I'm about 30 feet out, maybe. It looks closer, but I'm actually pretty far. I came back, and then when I was coming through, just kind of fell out of my hand. Just a little slip out, but it's okay. Still got that par. And dink.
Yeah, you can see how mine just kind of wobbles there. I'm just not getting a clean release out of my hand.
So, funny thing, these tee boxes, they're carpeted, but they're really small.
Yeah, they're about 2 feet wide.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could probably, I don't even know.
About 6 feet long.
Yeah, they're real shallow. It's real weird. I've never seen tee pads like it. I mean, I've seen carpeted tee boxes, but not like that.
It's definitely better than nothing, but that was me.
That
was my harp. I got a little quick on the draw there, and didn't give Ed enough time to reset.
Yeah. Yep. I was this one here. I was planning on throwing. Well, I threw my deputy, and I just put too much hyzer on it, and I didn't throw it hard enough to get it to flip. So
I didn't say, but I threw a Tiger Warrior on that one.
And I'm just tossing up with my Luna, I believe here.
Get up.
Yep.
Sit there, ready for a little tap in.
Yeah.
This was a good drive you had here, though.
Yeah, it did. It worked out pretty good.
And
I've been, my putting hasn't been great lately, so I was kind of satisfied with a couple of putts I made here.
I know that feeling. If you guys have been watching from the beginning of our channel, I've changed my putting quite a bit. And wow, that was just a bad putt, 15 feet away.
I don't think it was a bad putt on your part.
No.
I think it's these baskets, they just don't want to grab. It's just a single chain. It doesn't have it's not a double chain set up on these baskets. So if you hit it square or glancing off the pole.
Yeah.
The only reason I'm not blaming the basket is because that day I had that exact putt, I had moved my foot back, and instead of resetting my feet and stuff, I just kept going, and then I just ruined it.
Bert, what did you?
That
throw
was
there?
a KC Pro Rock.
That's
I just
awesome.
I turned it over just a little bit.
Yeah.
I threw a standstill again with that Iron Samurai. There was barely a headwind. Threw it on a little hyzer, flipped up, and just carried out there for me and parked it.
Don't bump your head.
Yeah.
I pulled out my Eagle here again. It's one of my favorite discs I have in my bag when I get in a jam and I don't really not sure what I want to throw. I threw the Eagle, but unfortunately I didn't really put anything on it, and I was too high, and the breeze was starting to kick up, and it just stalled it.
Yeah. Yeah, it was tough because where we were at there, it was open on the other side of that apartment, so you could get the wind coming in off the road, and it was swirling a little bit there. That didn't help at all, the wind.
No. Little toss-up with my harp.
I had this. This was just an easy birdie putt here. Probably about 25, 30 maybe.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it was... But I can make anything bad, you know what I mean? So.
Believe me. Watch this ugly shot here. I can feel it. If my hand's on a putter, it's not going to be pretty. You know, I almost, and Bert Jr. actually called it out. I almost committed a foot fault there, but my feet were lined up in line with my mark, so I was good. I wasn't in front of it.
Let's see. I'm throwing another standstill. It's a Tiger Warrior. It came a little early out of my hand. But the tree saved me, and I got a pretty freaking good kick off the tree.
It was coming in hot.
Yeah,
You might have been
yeah.
in the road if it
Yeah.
wasn't for
Yeah.
that tree.
I mean, not everybody can throw amazing shots like this. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't get any tree love.
you clipped the limb, and it slapped you down and kept you from going in the
I guess
street.
I did get a little bit.
And I was thinking to myself, just throw it straight, let it the disc do the work,
Yeah.
and I grip locked. Threw it right in the tree next to us. It was pretty funny. It was pretty funny.
We all laughed a little bit.
But,
Just a little bit.
you know, stepping up here, I grab my harp, and I do this.
There it is.
That's
a great
really
shot.
good up shot right there.
Yeah, from where you were at under there's a low canopy under there.
All right,
Yep.
let's see this. Let's get that bird.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a pretty easy shot. Just a little bit downhill, nothing crazy. Probably about 15, 20 feet maybe.
Oh, yeah. Yep. That's
Oh, at least it didn't go too far. I can just jam this. Oh, wait. Man.
pretty much the same distance
Yeah.
as your first putt. Let's,
It is. Yep.
and-
Oh, that
Definitely
one
rush
gave
that
you a
one.
chance. You
So
threw
this-
that one straight to the ground.
Anybody that's been in this position before where you just walk up and you're like, oh, this is dumb. You're just going to get it out of the way. Yeah, that's what happened.
Yeah. It happens to all of us.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen Bert Jr. do it once or
Dad,
twice.
It's,
Yeah.
it's happened to me a lot.
Yep.
I am throwing my understable Tiger Warrior here, another standstill. I was trying to get a little run.
Boom.
Got some cage love.
Yep.
I didn't roll away though, not a lot at least.
Yeah.
So.
I'm throwing my MD3 here, and I like the angle. It just came back too hard for me. I threw it on a hyzer, and it didn't flip up any.
I got an old XT AVR. Old XT AVR. They don't. It's a different kind of plastic, but than the ones they make now. But anyways, yeah, that
It's
early release. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was pin high. I mean, you know, it was just an early release. I was still in my head from that putt, so I picked out a link and went at it here, and yeah.
There was
Hey,
some
it went.
slight headwind on
Yeah,
you there,
see
where that wind was swirling in there, and it just held it up. It didn't let it come down.
You know what though? You didn't go be on the basketball court, so
Yeah.
And then
that's true.
I'm standing up here going, I can make this putt.
All day.
You know, if it
man.
would just leave
Yeah.
my hand clean.
Yeah. 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 So, but yeah, I made sure that I didn't carry over my putting woes to this bat. Well, I mean, I don't know what happened. It got bad in a hurry. We just toss this in.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's all the way.
Look at that.
that
Oh, my
roll
gosh.
away.
Yeah.
God.
It's all right. I made plenty of putts like this.
You could see you walking towards that disc, and you were just like, oh.
I bet I don't miss that one though.
Here's
Yeah.
me for bird.
Nice birdie.
Yeah.
It's a
Good
good
bird.
way to finish the round.
I'm
4
dropping
down.
in a par.
Yeah. I needed to get a little bit of redemption on this course though. It, you know.
Oh my goodness, triple bogey.
Oh wait,
Oh,
but
look.
wait.
Oh, there you go.
There
I
you
showed
go,
that
right
course
there.
what's up.
Yeah.
And those of you that are young
Yeah.
and you're not sure who
Yeah.
Spud Webb is, look him up.
Yeah, hit the YouTube and enjoy.
Yep,
You're welcome.
absolutely. Absolutely. So the way we wrapped up there, Bert kind of fell apart on the last 2 holes.
That's an understatement.
He ended up at 4 over. I shot 2 over, which my putting and driving wasn't doing me any favors either. And Bert Jr., he finished at 4 under. So it was all around, that course, it just felt different to me. Yeah. It's not like your regular course. I mean, it is right in an apartment complex. You didn't feel crowded or anything. No. I just couldn't get comfortable out there for some reason. It's but it's not a bad course per se. It's just laid out.
Yeah. It reminds me of a shorter Epple. 6 holes by a bunch of apartment building houses, stuff like that.
Yep.
But really, like, way shorter.
Yeah. So. And we've actually also, just as a plug here, we have recorded Epple. It is out there, so jump over there and take a look at that video so you can have a general comparison of what Bert Jr. is talking about.
Yeah, I never got comfortable. I mean, I started out with a decent shot, but had a couple okay shots, but I just never got comfortable. I'm not sure what's going on with my game right now. I've had a lot of ups and downs in it over the last year, and I don't know what's going on. Some days
you're on fire, and other days you're just not. Huh?
Some days it's like that. I mean, when we got there to this course, I remember pulling up, and I'm thinking, man, I'm gonna go 6 down on this. It's 6 holes. They're all really short holes, and I go 4 over. That's 10 strokes worse than I wanted to be.
Yeah.
Because I thought 600 would be, that's very doable.
I mean, I shot 2 strokes off of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so. I would have been happy with 1, 2 under.
Yeah.
Because it's not a difficult course.
No.
No.
It's a short course. You can really work on fundamentals.
Yes.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Which is kind of the case of all the 2 different courses we played that weekend.
Yeah.
We'll be posting up that video of the other course that we played here coming up as well.
Yeah. We had a big plan that weekend to keep this video from going too long, but our plan was to go and hit 3 courses that day or that weekend and get them all done. But the Mother Nature didn't work out. The forecast wasn't at all what they had, what the real life was.
Yeah.
So
we ended up finishing our first course and went to our second, and we walked to the tee box, and it just started pouring rain. We were like, oh, let's head over to Heritage, and maybe by the time we're there, it's either past or not even hit there yet. We got there and we sat there for probably 10 minutes, not even probably, and it just stopped. And we were like, perfect, let's go.
Yeah.
Walked the course, looked at the holes, filmed the holes, and then started playing.
Yeah.
And it was just beautiful after that, the most beautiful weather ever.
Yeah, it was.
We got lucky for sure.
It was kind of weird because I guess the other course that we were at wasn't 8 miles, 10 miles away.
Yeah.
Not even.
Yeah, not even that.
And it was just pouring down rain. The wind was insane.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then it just went away.
Yep.
When we went over to Heritage.
We could have probably played that course too, but we just kind of wanted to finish up the filming and stuff. So we were like, let's go over there and do that, and then hopefully by the time that one's done, we can maybe get over here. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
We only got 2 courses.
Like I said, if you want to work on fundamentals and Heritage is a decent little course. It's just, like I say, it's just a 6-hole course.
Yep.
Decent little course to go out and just kind of mess around with and try some different shots.
For sure.
The way the holes are laid out, you do have to get a little creative on some of them, but especially if you're a lefty. But definitely a decent course just to go practice on. Nothing I would go out to be serious about a given day, I don't think.
I mean, not serious, but I go out there and probably bring a couple mids and some putters just to practice some certain upshot lines, annies, hyzers, up the middle, so just stuff like that, just in case, not saying, I don't feel comfortable with that part of my game, I don't know how to explain this, you always need to practice, is what I'm trying to say,
Absolutely.
I could be amazing at putting, but I'm not gonna stop practicing, I'm gonna, I'm just gonna keep going, because there's, you want to be better.
Especially if you ever get amazing at putting. That'd be...
Good one. I'm better than you, obviously.
All right.
Mr. 4-up.
With that being said, do you guys have anything to close us up?
Just like and subscribe. Just hit the bell icon, and
Thanks for watching. See you next time.
Take care. See you next time.
See ya.